Let me connect with y'all through this message right quick. Know what I'm saying? Hell is the worst prison of all time. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about hell is the worst prison of all time, man. Know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Down here on earth, bro, you know what I'm saying? People could experience so many different types of prisons. You know what I'm saying? A person could experience financial prison, prison, like the real prison, behind bars. A person could experience prison in like an abusive home. A person could experience prison in around narcissists. You know what I'm saying? You could experience prison in so many different ways. Like there's so many different situations in life that could be prison. You know what I'm saying? It could literally be a form of prison. A person could experience, we already know about the capitalism prison, the capitalism, the system prison. The system is a prison. Like, bro, the prison system, like the system is a prison. Bro, that's kind of like confusing. The system prison, but the system is a prison too. Know what I'm saying? You got the prison, the physical one with like the bars and the jail, you know what I'm saying? The jail cells and this and that. And then you got the system is also a prison. The capitalism, the prison behind all these schemes and all these scams and healthcare and all these different it all creates like this financial prison. So what I'm trying to say is like there's different types of prisons, but the worst prison of all time, bro, is hell, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hell is the worst prison of all time. Hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's say a judge was to give somebody like, they give somebody like 40 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? They give somebody like 40 years in prison. And prison on earth, bro, I'm going to be real with you, bro. The prison on earth, the jail cells on earth, and you're standing in front of a judge and you get 40 years, bro. Man, these prisons on earth is, man, it is a nightmare, bro. Man, I'm going to be real with you, bro. Majority of us, we can't even be handling going to prison. In these prisons right now, even the prisons on earth, bro. Even the prisons on earth right now, bro, we can't handle them prisons right now, bro. Man, you be having all type of like different people and different criminals in these prisons. I'm talking about some people, bro, like, hey, bro, know what I'm saying? You got men who be getting like raped in prison and all these, bro. Prison is a nightmare, bro. Prison is terrifying, bro. Know what I'm saying? Prison on earth is terrifying, bro. This stuff is not no game, bro. Know what I'm saying? The prison on earth, crazy, bro. It just mess up your mental health, your physical health. It's just all type of like, you in there with some, you could be in prison on earth, bro, with like the craziest people, bro. Know what I'm saying? You be in there with some sick people in there, bro. In them prison, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. But look, though, even that does not compare to the prison called hell, bro. Even that does not compare to hell, bro. That don't even compare to hell. Not even 1%. Even the worst prison on earth don't even compare to hell 1%, bro. It's crazy, bro. Because in hell, bro, when you burning, know what I'm saying? You burning in hell forever, bro. You in the lake of fire, bro. You burning, bro. Your whole body's getting like more than 4th degree burns, bro. Like you really burning for real, bro. Your skin peeling off, bro. You in agony. You're screaming for eternity, bro. Even the worst prison on earth has nothing on hell, bro. Not even 0.1%. It's crazy, bro. Hell is the worst prison of all time. And the prisons on earth is not no game, bro. Those are nightmares too. But look though, it don't even compare to hell. I'm telling you, bro, and the way people is not even worried about hell is crazy. You know what's crazy? You got people out there who fear, they would fear the prison on earth more than the prison of hell, bro. They will fear the prisons on earth more than they'll fear the prisons in hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there to whereas they don't even care about God. They don't even care about the things of God. It's like, it's just crazy, man. Now I'm not saying that, no, I'm saying, I'm not saying that people should like want to be in prison or anything like that. I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that people should not be afraid of these prisons on earth, because these prisons on earth is scary too. You know what I'm saying? These prisons on earth is scary too. I do not recommend it to nobody, bro. These prisons on earth, bro. Hey, bro, stay away from them, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. The prisons on earth is a nightmare too. But what I'm saying is, I don't know how to like explain it, bro. But like, it's like people be fearing the things of earth and the things of this world way more than they fear the things of God and hell and this and that, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you got people out there who really like would fear like the prisons on earth more than they will fear hell, which is the worst prison of all time. Know what I'm saying? It's understandable to fear the prison on earth because the prison on earth is scary. It's understandable to fear the prison on earth, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, bro, the prison of hell, bruh, that's the worst prison of all time, bro. That's the worst prison of all time. But like a lot of people, bro, when they think about hell, they don't even fear like going to hell. They don't even care about that, bro, because I don't know, it never crossed their mind that hell is the worst prison of all time. Like a lot of people is just so earthly minded to whereas they can't even like think outside of this world, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like you so caught up in the things of this world, bro, to whereas you literally don't see the danger that's right in front of you. People is scared of the dangers of this world, but it's like they don't understand the dangers that's ahead of them, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They don't even understand the dangers that's ahead of them because people is too busy fearing the dangers of this world, but they don't even fear the dangers of the true dangers that's about to really be scary for real. That's hell right there. Hell is the worst prison of all time, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hell is the worst prison of all time. And it is not no game, bro. It is worse than financial prison. It is worse than jail. It is worse than the prisons on earth. It is worse than all these things, bro. Know what I'm saying? Now, like I was saying, bro, it's okay for us to not want to end up in jail, not end up in prison. I do not encourage people to do things that will lead them to prison or to jail. I don't even encourage that, man. Because that is scary, ending up in prison with some of the craziest people in the world, bro. Some of these people in these prisons, bro, I'm telling you, bro, they not there mentally, bro. So yeah, going through all that, bro, it's scary, bro. And a lot of us, we can't even handle that right there. We can't even handle that. But don't be so blinded by the things of this world to whereas you forget the real danger at hand, bro. The real danger at hand, bro, is not having your life right with God, bro. When you really ain't had your life right with God, bro, and you're not really obeying God's plan for your life. Because some people believe in God, but they don't obey God, bro. Know what I'm saying? You got to believe and obey God at the same time. You got to do both. You can't just believe in God, but you ain't obeying God. You got to believe and obey God, bro. Know what I'm saying? You got to believe and obey God, and that's how you make it to heaven, bro. But a lot of people, they don't even see the danger that's ahead of them because they can't think beyond, they cannot think beyond this world, bro. They only think about the things of this world, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's fears, biggest fears, is fears of this world. Your biggest fears, bro, should be the spiritual fears of God, bro. Like, your biggest fears should not be the fears of this world, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the things of this world is not scary too. Because, like I said, there's a lot of things in this world that's scary. But the biggest fears, man, it's like people ain't even worried about them, bro. People ain't even worried about ending up in hell. Because their brain cannot comprehend a place where you burn and suffer forever to be a reality. Like, their brain can't comprehend eternal suffering. But hell is a real place. It's real. Hell is real, bro. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I just had to give a lot of disclaimers and clarify what I was saying, because I don't want to kind of like, sometimes when you don't give disclaimers and kind of like explain it correctly, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get no misunderstandings out there. I just wanted to just explain it carefully and just put it out there, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hell is the worst prison of all time, bro. Hell is the worst prison of all time. The worst prison of all time. There is no prison right now in this physical world on earth that we live in that even holds like 0.0001% of the suffering that you feel in hell, bro. None. That's why it's very important that we obey God and we do what God called us to do. You know what I'm saying? We do what God called us to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Your biggest fear, bro, should be disobeying God. That should be your biggest fear. Your biggest fear should be not doing what God called you to do. These should be your biggest fears. Because if you disobeying God and you're not walking in God's calling for your life, you risk ending up in hell. These should be your biggest fears. You know what I'm saying? These should be your biggest fears, man. Disobeying God. What else should be your biggest fears? Not doing what God called you to do. That should be your biggest fear. What else should be your biggest fear? These fears should be up there. You know what I'm saying? These fears should be up there, man. You know what I'm saying? These should be your biggest fears. Now, the fear of going to prison, that's a real fear too. I'm not going to say that's not real. That's also real. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person and you're afraid of ending up in prison, that's a real fear. Like, that's real fear. Like, bro, there's nothing wrong with being afraid of ending up in prison, because prison on earth, bro, is not no game too. It's a nightmare too. But what I'm saying is, like, bro, the fear for the things of God should be up there, bro. Up there. You could have these fears too, but they should never be above them fears up there, man. Them fears of not doing what God called you to do. Them fears of disobeying God's plan for your life. Them the fears that going to lead you to the worst prison of all time, which is hell. Know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I'm just putting the messages out there, man. That's all I wanted to say, man. Peace.